Hello everybody, here we go again. My name is Jorge Luis at Jorge Luis Interviews, a brand new space at Lapalme Magazine where I'm interviewing amazing people that happen to be my friends sometimes, like in this case, Anne Fontaine. Hi Anne, thank you so much for hosting us.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to be with you, my friend.
I know, she's always on my chair or we're shooting, so this is kind of like different for us. So tell us about yourself, Anne. So you're French-Brazilian. You were born in?
Oh my God, yes, I'm born in Brazil. My father was French and my mom is Brazilian. It's an amazing story.
It's a very chic combination. I mean, and but you moved to France?
Yes, I'm studied in France. I moved to France when I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you studied fashion design in France.
Oh my God, I know. I don't study fashion design. I study biology, my friend.
Oh my God. See, this is new. I didn't even know this. So when did you realize you wanted to be a fashion designer? Like, did somebody influence you? Like, how did that come?
Do you know, since I remember, I always have two great passions. One is nature and the second is fashion. And I have just a little story. My mom bought me when I was 10 years old a horrible dress for my cousin's wedding. And my mom gave this dress to me. I said, Mom, I don't wear this one. It's so horrible. And I cut on many pieces and I started to redo the dress.
Wow.
And the day of the wedding, I say, Mom, look my new dress. And my mom say, where's this?
So you cut it, you sewed it, you altered it?
Exactly.
Wow.
I always design when I don't know, since I'm 3, 4, I always sketch. But I never seem to be a designer.
Wow. Do you have somebody that you admire? Like somebody that you were like, wow, like who influenced you? Who do you go like, wow, I would love to be like that person? Or
do you know, I always fascinated by Saint Laurent.
Okay.
This is really in my heart. I met Saint Laurent before his eye. And I also love Saint Laurent because they always wear clothes like men and women.
Yeah.
And I love this sexy attitude. And I love also Japanese people. I love Comme des Garçons.
The structure.
Oh my God. Hey, how do you name? Hey, Kawa?
Yes.
Yeah, she's an amazing girl. She's really perfect. I love this. The 3D clothes is always inspiring me to make this huge conversation about the fabric and the movements. I'm always very inspired by them.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And when did you grow up, how did a white blouse, because if you don't know, she's the woman that created that white blouse that became her iconic piece, and then from there everything happened. But how did that happen?
Do you know, I always say Anne Fontaine's story first is a love story. Everything started when I was 22. I met my husband, and my husband's family have a factories in France. Et tout a commencé comme ça. Okay. And do you know, when I see all this, they produce for men's.
Okay.
Only for shirts. The
okay.
Is only,
okay. So it was a men's shirt factory.
Exactly. And I remember I was in my mother-in-law's house and I found a big box with only the white shirt they make for the haute couture. And I say, oh my God, the idea is just here. You need to do the same for women. And I started, I'm just 22. I don't have no money, nothing. And my husband and I just started to make our first shop. And you make a very little shop in Rue Saint-Honoré. I have just this idea to make a paradise of the white shirts.
Wow.
And I started.
So there was nothing at the time?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. You just started from nothing, you know. And it's so difficult when you start your business because no one trusts you.
I know.
You know.
I know.
And I say, okay, you have to find this little shop, 25 centimeters, 25 square meter, and it's a paradox of the white shirt. And I remember people just look at us and say, okay, oh my God, where does it come from, these people? Just white shirts. And I started to talk about me in many places. I have a Japanese comment, very interesting about us. And then my second shop is in Japan, in the fashion streets, is the most beautiful fashion streets.
Wow.
I'm with all the big names. And I'm so, okay, my God, let's start this.
That's amazing. So what inspires you? Because, obviously we all know that from that venture, now you have like many different lines. What inspires you when you design? Is it a person? Is it nature? Is it a trip? Like, what inspires you?
Do you know, I'm a very nostalgic. I'm a very nostalgic about the 30, 40, 15. I love these beautiful, iconic women, Marlene Dietrich, Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn. I think the elegance and the chic is very important in that period. And I always fascinated. I love the black and white movies, and life is so beautiful. Now you need to be inspired for all this story. I love the idea to be always inspired by the story of the fashion show, and the nature, for sure. The nature is something very important. I have my accessory line is inspired all by nature.
Nice, but it's so funny because, like, I do hair, and the research for me for a show. It's a lot of fun because sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm thinking 80s, I'm thinking 60s, and then I go back to Saint Laurent, to those runways. Sometimes I go back to the Elsa Schiaparelli. And the research is the most interesting part of our job. It's the best.
Amazing part.
It's the most creative. And the diversification of your line. How many lines do you have now?
Oh my God, I have 16 lines.
Wow.
I have for sure. I have the Pret-a-Porter, I have a Croisière, French Rivière, Precious line. I love a Precious line because the Precious line is something very important for me because you work a lot with the artisan, and it's always unique pieces or limited edition. And this is the most funny part for me. And you have also color line. You have many accessories, bags, shoes, cufflinks, because I'm a very specialist of the shirts. And I love it to design cufflinks too.
But it's so funny because I met Anne, you hired me to do a shoot. And I thought it was the blouse in many shapes and forms and stuff. But when I went to your store, I was fascinated because you have everything. If you go to Anne's store, you can get the shoe, the bag, the scarf, the blouse, the dress, everything. It's a you got everything. And the new thing is the scarf.
Yes. Anyways, the white shirt is always my signature.
Of course.
I just opened a new shop in Paris, the Georges V, and I have a special room only for my white shirts.
Of course.
And for sure, my new little baby is the scarf line.
I know. I saw a little taste of it. It's quite amazing. And tell us about the Anne Fontaine Foundation.
Yes, do you know, I have this background from Brazil, and I think it's impossible today. You need to give back.
Yes.
And I planted trees. I already we already planted 45,000 trees in Brazil, in rainforests, and I think it's very important to do something. Because today, our fashion business is a kind of a big pollution, no? So you need to do something.
Especially in the times that we're living. Exactly. We were just talking earlier.
And I have, with my foundation, I do also a contest of art with kids in the school. And I love this idea too, because you needed to help the younger generation to know about what's happening in your world.
Wow, that's amazing.
I love it.
And I can't wait to work with you in some kind of level of the foundation. So I heard that you're going into your 60+ stores worldwide.
Oh my God, I don't see it.
As a Mexican, I hope there's one in Mexico coming up.
I hope so.
But that's amazing. That's a full-time job.
Oh my God, it's a full-time job. I have 3 kids too. It's a lot of work.
You have a husband, dog, kids.
Yes, everything.
Everything. I don't know how you do. And she looks like this. I tell you, she looks like this all the time.
Thank you.
And what advice, just to finalize, what advice can you give a young designer now if they come to Anne Fontaine and say, can you give me something? What advice would you give them?
You know, it's very funny because I have American school asked me to be a partner with them to make a kind of program with the young designers. Okay. And they need to be inspired by my white shirt collection.
Okay.
And I'm so interested about that. And I come to talk with this younger designer and I tell them, now, first, design is fearless. You need to do what you feel inside. Please don't make like someone else. I know you have some famous
You can be influenced.
No, but do what you want to do. This will become more something for you. Never be like someone else.
Because it's a process of, I would imagine a designer, like, you can get influenced and then you start developing your own style, but it's like you need to reach a maturity to know who you are as a designer,
Exactly.
right? It's a process.
And the people, for example, when I started to make only the white shirt, they say, oh, she go to Survivor 3 years, you're already 25 years, I'm here in the business now.
Worldwide, yes. Well, thank you so much, Anne, for allowing us to come to your atelier.
Yeah.
I hope this was interesting and fun for you guys, and I'm very happy to be here with my friend Anne. So see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.